Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello, everyone. Let's see, get to the comments. Yes. Heather, 7th. It's good to see you guys. Oh, it's been quite a day today. The only thing functional I got done so far was pay the water bill and go to the post office. That's my excitement for the day. How's your guys' day going? I had a really weird dream this morning. And I'm pretty sure my chest was hurting really bad in my sleep because I had a dream that I was um what do you call it? That I was in ER and they couldn't figure out what was going on with my heart. So I'm pretty sure that was my body saying, hello, you've got something going on here. So I've been fighting that all morning, but we've had a few solar flares, I think, going off. So yeah, that's how exciting my day's been. Um, it's raining here. So and it looks like for the walk tomorrow, I will have at least partly sunny skies. So it won't be too bad. I don't know. And I'm hoping Paola shows up because I believe I got the book she ordered for me. She said was just being sent directly to my house. So I don't know. Other than that, I don't remember ordering a book. Who knows? If I heard something like Bill Cooper say, you need to read this book, I will listen to the video. I will immediately go and buy the book. And that's why I have like October Surprise and I forget what it's called. There was another one that I just ordered immediately because Bill Cooper said you needed to read it. So, yeah, I'll be the person reading banned books. Oh, it's warm in here. I turned the heat on this morning. I didn't know it was rainy, so I just figured it was going to be cold. I'm sweating. But hold on just a second. I want to get something before I lose it and forget it so I can show her too that I don't know if you guys remember. Welcome to who's ever joining, especially if someone came over from Anthony's show this morning. Yeah, welcome to my menagerie. So, where's my meds? I gotta take my meds. I didn't get them. The day's been so hectic. I didn't even get my meds in today yet, and I apologize for that. For anybody new, I have fibromyalgia and I have osteoarthritis. So, hey Kelly, honey, how are you? So I have to take meds, like it or not. I'm not exactly thrilled, but I take more. Oh, I still want to get some of those. Yeah. And at least find someone who's got them on a PDF that we can print out. So I'm not exactly thrilled. All right, Mischief. That's fine. That's fine. I need to see if I can blow this up so the chat looks a little bit bigger. These eyeballs are going to be 58 in September. So, no. I don't know if anybody remembered Hope talking about scissors. Well, she sent me a link and they had I forget, 40% off discount. They're nice scissors. Awesome. Hey, Steven, it's good to see you. Yeah, see if I can. I'll have to do it with my phone because it's too hard to my phone's behind me to explain to everybody else. This is a fun little chat. This Anthony has a fun little chat. Oh yeah, I think these came out to like 25. Um, let's see if I can find where I was today in my history and put it into my chat. And turn my volume down because I don't need them having a fit. But share, okay. Copy link. Now go back and find my own live on my phone and pop it into there. It's fun. I mean, they're in there. They come and go. It's a blast, especially if you like fishing. Um, he was talking about I did not know back east had sturgeon. Learned something new. Yeah, because we have sturgeon, but and some of those guys are huge. I've caught one sturgeon. I didn't get to keep it because it was too small. It was like this long, and when you grow up trout fishing, you think this is a keeper. It's not. No, it's not a keeper. But I want to try sturgeon. I think it'd be good. They say it's really, really delicious. I just got to find somebody who's fishing. How do I this box get put back together? No, that goes on top. But these are the scissors. They're nice. They're smooth. They're fabulous. No one's gonna see them except me and you guys. The kids aren't gonna see them. Hubby ain't gonna see them. Well, he may look at them, but he ain't gonna use them. But yeah, they're gonna stay in the little box that they came in. Once I figure out where I put the box that they came in. But I always love good fabric scissors. But yeah, I'm hoping. I thought I sent Paola the link. She may be asleep. Bless her. She may be asleep because it's late over in Ireland. So, but tomorrow, cross your fingers. It says partly cloudy for a walk at the Cowiche Creek Conservancy, with the sagebrush and hopefully more flowers. Pretty soon by summer, y'all begin looking out, going, "There's nothing, just brown grass." Yep. The green only lasts for a small window and then it's gone, but it's sure pretty while it's there. So, yeah, anybody got anything exciting to talk about? I mean, this is a channel if you want to complain or whatever, knock yourself out. This is a bonding channel. It's a connections channel. You just want to vent, or nowadays people just are separated from each other. Thank you, internet. It didn't used to be that way when I started. Um, you come here and have a conversation with people. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I think I have it in my world clock. I got it and Sydney in my world clock, so I have a rough idea of the time. A lot of people that are here are from this thing called the lifeboat, and it's oh, you're in Wales. That's awesome. Full of Hope is in Ireland. Better now, Heather. But this morning I was dreaming I was in ER, so my chest must have hurt enough that it bothered me in my sleep. But I'm better now. I'm really hesitant on taking the Metropolo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Too close together because I don't want to drop my blood pressure. Yeah. So I'm hoping to just be up and bright and bushy tail tomorrow. I mean, this morning, I don't even know if I can do. Like, where did my phone go? I took a screenshot of what my heart rate looked like this morning. It was terrible. Okay, text or call. Oh, where did I put it? And I'll send it over to here, and then I can share it on what? Oh, I can't. Oh, piss up a rope because I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on here. I'll just do this. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'm gonna turn the light off. I can't because it's not. No. Hello. If y'all can see it, get it. You can see that nice, lovely little dip down at the bottom. That was this morning. That lovely, mm, yeah. So, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that sucks. There's a few of us in here that suffer from fibro, and I always say, I have fibromyalgia, but fibromyalgia does not have me. You know? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's what hurts is when I only get a partial beat, and so that extra volume of blood going into the next beat, that's what I feel, and that's what hurts. Oh yay, full. You are here. Um, I'm pretty sure this is you who sent this to me. It looks good. Good, good, good. I got two things at once that came from across the pond. I got it and my scissors. Those are nice scissors. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Begin with Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I can't wait to read it. It looks good. Yeah. Yes. Oh God, they're so smooth. First thing I did was cut a piece of fabric, but yeah. I've got a Heather. I'm pretty sure I'll be eventually the down the road getting a pacemaker, and I can almost guarantee whenever I have problems that just show up out of the blue, it's like I go to my Carrington app or my son my son app and go, yeah, 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 that's what's going on. So th- that's an idea. I saw someone, luckily I got the little plastic cover. I don't even think I have it on it. Do I have it on it right now? Nope. So I usually use my finger, and I think the plastic cover's in the living room, and it says fabric only. But I saw some gal who put a padlock right through here, so no one could use her scissors. I thought I like that idea. I didn't try that much. I was just so excited to try them on fabric that yeah. Oh, when did you have this? When did you have this, Paola? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Kelly, I'm the same way. I have a great independent doctor, not attached to a hospital. When he refers you, he sends you to the best that he's got, and he doesn't have to worry about, if it's within his doctor district. I think I had one a few months back. Either I stopped myself from having one because it scared me, or I was just coming out of one because I remember being in the contractures. That, yeah, it's scary though. I'm glad you're okay, but it's still scary. Um, yeah. But yeah, I was so excited with these scissors. I just had to try to cut on something. The table's back up because I got to finish the ones I took to the curtain things I took to the cabin. I have to have them hemmed up by May. But so if I can keep the cats from staying on them, that's okay. That's okay, Seventh. When you're ready, you'll be able to. It's all right. Mhm. Yes. Okay. Anyone new here? So you understand? Um, ones. When we put up ones, I have to be on the spot to put up the ones. Uh, those are a way of. Did I put up a one or did I put up a? I put up an exclamation mark. I don't need to shift. There we go. Uh, so ones here are depending on how you view it. It's either prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts, positive energy, universal energy, whatever. And my attitude is that whatever you put out, if what form you're comfortable in putting out there, they receive it in the form that they're comfortable in receiving it. So, say uh, someone goes, "Well, I'm going to pray for you," but you have, say you have a say you have a Wiccan, and they enjoy the positive energies and the positive thoughts. Well, you can pray, and the other one receives it in positive energies and positive thoughts. At least that's the way I look at it. But it's all good all the way around. Oh, that understandable. Completely understandable. Yeah. I think when I talked to doctor on the 9th, that the slurring of the words, no, I've always got memory loss, so that just comes with fibromyalgia. Um, yeah, it might be a little closer to me getting my MRI that they want to do because I want to say the one they did for my all the veins when they thought I had a stroke about 20 years ago, and it was just super low potassium. It was like 30,000, and that was then. So the doctor wants to make sure that it'll be covered, so I don't end up going medically bankrupt. So I have not had enough liquid today at all. I mean, I could stand outside and absorb it like a potted plant, but it's raining. But I got the one thing I had to leave the house for and get done. And just I can't wait to actually go outside, and go walk tomorrow because I didn't exercise today because I didn't want to push it and be found on the floor. Because I have tried when I have tried when my heart does its little thing, and I can push it and I can get to where okay, you know, I can work out with it, but after a while my body goes, "Mm-mm, you're done." So, yeah, I just said, "No, you're gonna go pay the water bill ahead of time so you can just chill." No kids today. I do gotta keep an eye out though in case, uh, I don't know if her dad or her mom's picking her up. So, if her dad's late, which happened before, and I don't think mom's working from home, so if she's just not getting here in time, even though she's the next town over, and for us, the next town over is like 3 miles. Carly will just walk in here. So, oh, yeah. But yep, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I would too. I know. It would be nice if ours are free, but one of the drawbacks I've seen, while I'm not exactly thrilled about it, is everybody's like, "Oh, universal healthcare. That's great. Have you seen what they've done to the vets?" I mean, um, so I'm like going, I really don't know if I want to sit there and die waiting for something to get done. So what? Oh, it's just somebody talking. Oh gosh, I took my meds right as it started, so I'm gonna be a little stiff and be a little sore. Mm, But it's nice. You guys always cheer me up. I'm always in a way better mood after I'm done here, and it's nice. Oh, so but you know, and if I'm meant to cross because of whatever's going on up in here, I'll go. You know, I've also decided, uh, after one little scare, I ain't doing chemo. No. Why spend your last years throwing up when you can actually spend them enjoying your life? No, I don't think so. But yeah, I read the back and I'm like, oh, this looks good. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a chapter or two done tonight. Last night I was Kirsten Melinda had a live last night, and so I was on there. She's I don't know how that girl does it. To have energy with that little one and have a job and not get as much that much sleep. I couldn't do it. I mean, I would when I was pregnant, uh the oldest was about 2.5. All I could do was sleep. The kid learned how to make his own cereal with milk and plug in the old VCR tape of The Little Mermaid over and over and over again. I'd sleep on the couch with one eye halfway open. I've seen Kiss the Girl enough times. I uh I keep asking him because he's got a lot of this flash work tattoo, flash style. I think that's what it's called. Keep telling him, I said, you need a Sebastian tattoo and a flash style, the little red crab. You know, but he's like, no, no. I'm like, maybe I'll just talk to Tim and he'll just give you one and you won't even know it. Because we have the same artist, so I think it would be cool. But he does have, uh, yeah, it's hard to watch. And okay, Heather, I'm gonna run by this thought by you and see what you think too. So, what is it? Alzheimer's hasn't been, really wasn't a thing till was it 74, 71? Um, and I'm wondering if as we get older, how our bodies make more cholesterol, if our brain actually needs that more cholesterol to keep going. And like my dad, he's 90. His cholesterol level has hit like 300. The man eats Velveeta and whole milk. Sharp as a tack though. Just, body's starting to go, but sharp as a tack. I'm wondering if everybody who's getting, going on those statins and then reducing their cholesterol and everything, in the long run are starving their brains. And that's what triggers some of the Alzheimer's. Because I saw a doctor saying, like, women in menopause, their cholesterol tends to raise. Well, you know, is our body just and our brain need like women, our brain may need more during menopause. But yeah, and so yeah, I hear you. Hope I I want to go quick too. So I'm taking red rice yeast, which is what they make Lipitor out of, according to one doctor I had in the Tri Cities, and um, I think it gets rid of a lot of the bad cholesterol, but keeps the good cholesterol. I had such a it was on the good side, but it was such a drastic, weird dip. The doctor didn't know what to think. But yeah, I'm just can't help but wonder because it's like, um, what was it? Now it's gone. I this is exactly why I labeled it. Can your ADHD keep up with my ADHD? But I feel that a lot of it is uh eating the right foods, and that doesn't mean it has to be, you know, vegan or whatever. We still need the natural animal fats. Stay away from the margarine, stick to the butter, avoid the seed oils. Now, I'll cook with Oh my goodness. Uh, I know. Hopefully we haven't run anybody new off that came over from Anthony's channel. But that's a fun chat. That is a fun chat. Let me put my glass here. I'm gonna put this up here so I can probably see this a little bit better. Okay. Oh well, you know, interesting that he would have it as a tattoo. Uh, Yep, I heard statins don't do anything really other than make you. Yeah, hubby had a doctor that he didn't stay with for maybe a month or two when his doctor cut down people because he ended up with cancer. Um, didn't even no blood work, no nothing. Um, just went and said you need to be on cholesterol medication. Keith's like, okay, because Keith was a little on the heavy side, but he doesn't have high cholesterol, and so he took it for a month. The pharmacist and he was aching bad. It was like he had a heavy workout every day. That's how he felt. And the pharmacist was smart enough to look at this and go, "Hey, this is twice you're supposed to be taking, and I don't think it's a good idea you take it at all." So that doctor went out the door quickly, and he joined the clinic I go to, and it's a independent Christian based clinic, which is nice. And there's a lot of old people in there, but it's Oh, that's too funny. But yeah, anybody over from Anthony's channel, welcome. Speak up, talk. You got something to get off your chest? Get it off your chest. This is the place to do it. Good God, then I have a lot of cholesterol somewhere in my back. But something right up here in my back. Always, when I sit down for too long, like I told Keith the other day, it's like one of my wings are trying to poke out. One of my little angel wings. I get this. Oh God. Oh, I know. Heather, if you get ever a chance to catch her shows, hopefully she gets back doing them. They're very, very informative. I always love them. I have always loved them. They're great. Um, but yeah, it's a rainy day. I just feel bleh. I mean, typically I would make candles on rainy days, but as of late, I make fire starters because I save all the candles from my gazillion little tea lights I burn all winter long. And I've got the big old Costco mayonnaise jars full of wax. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, there's some you need to take notes on. I'm like, "Why is my Fitbit vibrating?" Because my butt's supposed to walk 250 steps. Oh, 75 more to go. Maybe I'll just stand here and swing my arms and talk. Um, to get my 250 steps in an hour. Yeah. Uh, I I kinda kick myself for not exercising, but I just didn't feel good this morning. But at least I'm going for a walk tomorrow. So, yeah. Heather, probably if you catch my walk tomorrow, it'll probably look a lot like your guys' area. Sagebrush, dusty, with some grass. But the direction I'm going, so I can keep a signal, I won't be able to start until I get on the wildflower trail. We went up that a few years back, and there were holes dug into the side of the hill, and we're like, okay, go around this one. And I mean, there were good sized entrances. And Keith looked into one and goes, "Yeah, keep moving. There's two beady eyes in there, and they're badger holes." I'm like, "Okay, we'll just keep wandering around." But We have badgers up there, coyotes. I've seen deer up there. There's an elk fence. I'm not exactly sure why we saw deer on that because there's an elk fence we go up. Oh, shortening. I've heard of those. I got a big thing of Crisco. Yeah. I always save all my extra uh wax. I never just throw them away when they're done. But I'm to the point now I'm needing to throw away some of the glass holders because I have way too many. But that's good though. That's good though. Uh-huh. I mean, your doctor's actually looking out for you. That's nice. I've got mole. Here it is with my heart pills. Um, I got these moles the other day for making candles. So I could do something with all the leftovers. And I typically will buy the same smells for quite a while. I'll get in that habit. So then I have a lot of the same smell I can just reuse. One of these days, where did it go? There it is. Now that I've got mascara on it. This, gosh, that's too bright. Like a large gem thing. Gosh, it's way too bright still. There, it's a little bit better. I want to pour resin in it and kind of make like an organite thing with it, where I layer like rocks or like amethyst, fluorite, whatever, and then was it mineral organic? I don't think I have one in here, but I've made several pyramids. Some I've made with like sand and seashells and um copper crystals and copper wiring, and then some mother of pearl. So hey, blessed, how are you? Yeah, I think I know for sure we got one over here from Anthony's show this morning. So, and I welcomed them all. Anthony and not Anthony, Stephen and Hope are on the other side of the pond. So it's nighttime viewing for them. It's middle of the afternoon viewing for me. But I have to finish the dishes I was doing last night when I was watching Kristen's live today, because once Kristen was done, I'm like, oh, good Lord, I've got to get to bed. So, yeah. So I was like, yeah, you guys aren't going anywhere, and it's leftovers again tomorrow. So, yeah, you'll be fine. I'll just, after I got what do you call it? The disposal on the piece of plastic fork that was down on the second layer of the disposal stuck in there. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Yes. I think I have a notify me button for that already clicked. So, uh, I never had really grandparents like most people had. I mean, I had my mother's dad. Um, oh, that's good. That's good. Seventh. Um, Paola, it will be on Mary's channel as well. It'll simulcast it, so yeah. Good. Hopefully, you'll eventually be able to be off it and free from that pump. Last night they were talking about benzos. No, Mary. Full of Hope got blocked months and months, and I forget how long ago. And so, but she'll be able to watch it on your channel. And once we get, hopefully, maybe a scheduled date next Wednesday for surgery, I can get a I can for sure know that I can do some simulcasts October, okay. And yeah, she will be asleep. Um Simulcast this here on the boat as well. Just so there's an opening for people to come. So it'll be here and there. Last night, I think I surprised a few people on the boat because it's like they were, um, I think it was on benzos and basically downers, and how when I was younger, I was, okay, from others keep, okay. Um, my colic was so bad that they put me on phenobarbital to keep me calm, to keep me, quiet. Because the only time I didn't cry was when I was eating. So at 3 months old, I weighed 25 pounds. I look like the Michelin baby. Yeah, I was, as I would have been called then, a little gordita. Yeah, I look like I was just the little fat rolls. Yeah, yeah. Though granted, I'm no better. My oldest had, colic, and he liked to eat, and he didn't like to sleep, and so, well, he was 6 weeks old. Kid was born at 9.5 pounds. 6 weeks old. Hey, Sue. Oh, that bites. Well, um, come look at I need to remember to put it on my community page, but usually I schedule these the night before, so they might come out at about 7 or so my time the night before this. And and since I schedule it on StreamYard, you have to go under my channel under live tabs to the live tab to find it. It won't just be there on top. It's you got to go to the live tab. Probably because I still haven't paid for StreamYard yet, but I spent $160 paying for tanning visits. But um, and people were shocked, and people were out when I mentioned that yesterday. Another gal who was within my age group mentioned the same thing. I think they did for her sister. But my oldest, because he had colic, we didn't do that route. This was in the 80s. We learned. But at 6 weeks old, this 9.5 pound kid that was born that big was going through 8 ounce bottles a day. My pediatrician looked at me and said, "Feed him." I'm like, "Okay." So rice cereal, mix some little rice cereal with a spoon, feed him, feed him. I took him in for his 4-month checkup, and the kid was 21 pounds. And the doctor said, "Would you get the rice out of his bottle?" I said, "But he sleeps." A kid will only sleep 2 hours, awake 2 hours, sleep 2 hours, awake 2 hours. The doctor's laughing at me. He goes, "He's getting too big." I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, both my kids were at minimum smallest, the 80 percentile size wise. So, oh, I think I just read on the news blast, which I haven't uploaded yet. I have to finish after this. That they were doing some arrests. They were, um, what was it? Pro-Palestinian protests, I think it was. That bites. At least I pretty much aim for the same time. Try to get here Monday through Thursday. So it used to be uh, and then the weekends is time I have to get stuff done. And then of course Friday it's usually every other Friday is my shopping day, so that's just a headache and nausea. But tomorrow's gonna be a walking day. But a lot of colleges are having this problem, and there's why didn't the 60s, I remember, war protests, we all remember that. Well, not all of us, but a good chunk of us remember that. And now remember the old slogan, "Make love, not war." Um, but then it seems like after that, the military-industrial complex got bigger, and people just didn't pay attention anymore. We were still in wars. Um, awesome. Yes. I'm not exactly sure what time I'm gonna get out tomorrow. I'm hoping close to noon. It depends on the temperature. I'm a wuss. I am a wuss. So I don't get out there till spring. Oh, yep. That's all we could do is keep going. That's We can't stop. Life doesn't stop, and I can't expect other people to stop around me because I can't. It's just oh gosh. Um, that reminds me. My sister-in-law, what's it, 6 years older than me. She went to UW. She was being, everybody laughed at her when she came back, and she had she talked about bags of free. So now whenever we have those airbags, that come in your Amazon package or whatever, we still kind of laugh at her and call them bags of free. And it just dawned on me a few months back. Oh my God, they were pushing socialism then in the 70s. So yeah. Oh wow. That sounds as good as an adult food. Avocado mixed in rice. I have I don't have they're not ripe yet. And the avocado I do have, I made guacamole last night. Ah, yes, I still 7th grades when that came out. Um, just I can't remember it's a Mexican, hot sauce. It's got the gal on it with the little wooden lid. I didn't realize it. I grabbed it, put it in there, into my guacamole, and it was sweet habanero sauce. I'm like, "It's okay, but I wanna just find some habanero sauce." So, yeah, um, if how does it end go? "You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat," which is even disturbing if you watch the actual movie. And what happens to these children? Kinda going into, the big old hopper that, just kinda jumbles them around, and they come out looking extra lean, lean, or regular, if you get my hint. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Um, I've got a little over of 900 watch hours. I took your advice, Mary, and my headset. Hold on. Got my big over the ears to go with my microphone. Plug it into this and let it run all. Make a playlist on my two other channels, and then just let it run all night. So yes, yes, that's it. I think that's it. Without running to the kitchen to go get it. It's good. I mean, it's good. It's not. Not exactly what I want in a guacamole, but it's still good. Um, but my guacamole is not like most people's. I got this recipe from a Mexican restaurant in Toppenish, Washington. Um, they put in lettuce, tomato, onion, a little bit of seasoning salt, and a little touch of mayonnaise. Just kind of stretch it. It's a restaurant. It was just kind of to stretch it out so it lasts, and it's good. And hot sauce. It's usually a chili sauce. And kids who eh, they all loved it, who did not like guacamole, just thought this was fabulous. They would scarf it down like nothing. So, and we had a lot of kids going through the house. Once once the boys were older. Oh, yeah. I don't think I could ever get what is it? Botulism, pig botulism, Botox. I could ever get one of those because my soon to be ex-daughter-in-law, she does, and she says, "I really can't move my forehead." I'm like, "What do you do? How does I I just couldn't do it. Not only do I talk with my hands, I talk with my face. I spent too much time watching comedians. So, um, one of them came over one day and came inside, visiting. And as usual, went to the fridge and he's like, "Where are the leftovers?" I said, "Oh, honey, I'm just cooking for two people, maybe three. There isn't any leftovers anymore." He's like, "Darn." This is the same kid who came in the house. Um, we're always a safe place to crash. This is cool, no problem. I'd much rather have you crash here than drive. Um, I woke up and he was on the couch. Nathan's running. My oldest is trying to wake him up, going, "I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. You gotta move your car. You gotta move your car." He's like, "No, dude, it's fine. It's fine." And Nathan's like, "No, I have to move my car." He goes, "Well, here, take my keys. Go move my car." They couldn't find his keys. They walk outside. He couldn't find his keys because the keys were still in the ignition and the car was running. I'm like, "Oh my God." God, cat hair. I move my hands and I stir up cat hair. And I was like, "Wow, Benjamin. Wow." He didn't drive, he just drove like 2 blocks, and then just slept at our place, but I'm like, "Oh my God." I guess it's better safe than sorry, but does make for some great stories though, you know? Kinda it's not always fun when he misses the toilet and pees on the floor. I walked in the bathroom and I'm like, "God damn it, Benjamin." I mean, yeah, but at that point he was over 21, so hi, fuzzy butt. You wanna say hi? Is Aini gonna pick me up again? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, no, no, no. Not quite as small as squirrel. All right. She's like, "I'll put you down. 18 pounds." Okay, I'll put you down. There you go. There you go. You all right? Oh, she's gonna cough up a fur ball. I bet. Ah, great. My big, my big baby I've had since 2 days old. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll show you Goose's mommy. Mama's. Oh. This is my pretty baby. If she had her way, she would have you brush her 24/7. Little mamas. She came into the neighborhood as a kitten. Well, that was an interesting orb that just went by. Um, and she hung around. I got to where I could touch her, feed her, but I really couldn't pick her up or anything. And then she had litter kittens. She had three. And then before I could catch her again to get her fixed, she had Goose and six more in the daylight basement windows. And oh yeah, she's my babe. She's so pretty. So we brought her in and the kittens because we had a spare room downstairs, and she stayed in there with them. We got them off. We fostered them for the Humane Society. A friend got one. I kept Goose, the gray one, and she's decided so we got her fixed, thinking she's gonna want to go back outside. So that's why the tip of her ear is missing. They'll nip cats' ears so the dog catchers know she's a community cat and she's been fixed. And had I known she was gonna stay, I would have actually taken her to our spay clinic instead of the Humane Society one, and she still would have had her ear. Oh, baby, you're so pretty. I know. She's the one that if I stop petting her and I take my hand away, out comes the paw with the claw to drag you back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Oh, did we throw up? No, no, we're going to use the litter box. Nice. Got to work on slowly moving that litter box back to the utility room. Because she's such a strange cat. I'm going to have to go put that in the toilet. She stands on her hind legs to go. It's a weird cat. No. All right, I'll put you back, Mama. She's like, I was in the window. I was watching people. There you go. There you go. There I go. There goes my allergies. I'm allergic to cats. And yeah, she does. She puts her paws on the litter box edge, and then it's just her hind legs that are in the litter box. I mean, at least that way I know she's gonna aim and hit the litter box. But yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up. Give me just a minute. I know it's rude, but and thank God y'all don't have smell-o-vision because you don't want to smell it. But oh my God. Hands are still a bit wet, but it'll work. It will work. I have to. Since little mama's decided to stay in after I don't know what happened when she was gone outside for 3 nights, she doesn't like going outside anymore. Well, she bullies little mama, bullies Snickers from like going into the kitchen. Well, yeah. Oh God. You got to go through the kitchen to go 2 steps down to get to the laundry room where the other 2 litter boxes are. So her litter box is right here beside me by the bathroom. And I need to move it away from the bathroom and the floor, and I get it back to where the rest of them are. Because little mama's getting a little better, and Snickers will know, okay, this is my potty box. What I do for animals. I don't even think I would have done this for my kids. But Here for neutering in is like $25. You take your if you can catch them, the stray cats, and take them down, and they'll neuter them for $25, but and they'll give them their first round of shots, which is great. Well, I would take mine to a place in the another spay neuter clinic that's um not so robotic, and I loved it. I took my big black cat in. Oh, I think it's been 2 years since he died, 3 years, so it'll be like 18 years ago. I brought him in, and people are like, the gal at the counter is like, well, what's his name? I said, Cat. She's like, what's his name? I said, just Cat, C-A-T, Cat. That's all. It's like, come here, Cat. I mean, it's, oh wow, yeah, it was pretty much $100. Um, when I took it to the proper vet, when I took the rest of my cats to the proper vet and got them fixed and whatnot. Yeah, but we had little mama's a mouser and a bugger, and yeah, uh, little mama's was a month. The kittens were a month old. She was still nursing, but they were starting to eat a little bit of dry food. So when we got her fixed, hormone level and brain, I guess, chemistry level has kept her in. That's why we call her little mamas, because she's still in the mama cat stage. That goose, that little gray thing that's now going to be almost 6, she still pins her down and grooms her whether she likes it or not. It's hilarious to watch. We're looking over there going, well, there's gonna be a fight here real soon. Yeah. No. Put my glasses on. I know I saw Moonstone go by. Um, Now weren't you wanting sapphires too? Yeah. Oh, this is from Portland. I'll see if I can send you the link to the shop, the Etsy shop. That's my second ring from them. My first ring fell out, and I talked to them about fixing it and finding the jeweler's glue. Um, I lost the ring part. I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere in a safe spot so I wouldn't lose it. And so it's now gone. So I just went and it's like just about everything I've got is sterling silver. I don't have my other 2 rings on because if I like wash my face, like, they roll and just scratch me. Um, Tell me that was not a hurl noise. No, that was a burp. Oh, thank God. Snickers is right here on the floor now. I'm like, oh no, 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 please. But yeah, I'll find it from Etsy. I think these 2 I know came from India. Forget where I get this one. My actual wedding ring is in a bag. Um, oh, this one came from India, but it's still Etsy. My obsidian, and then this is just an Etsy Horus. Um, I eventually want the Eye of Horus as a tattoo. But the Volknut comes first, and within, I think, in a week or so, I will end up with Bradley's Ashes, so I can go forward with that one. So, oh, sweet, thank you. Um, that's awesome. But yeah, I have a bad thing for rings. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got new little chickie. You got new little chickies, Heather. They're probably not little anymore, but um, I need to find somebody who can. I wonder if Sandy can. Fix this one. bag. I have so much shit in this bag. No. No. Lipstick. Imagine that. No. Oh, here's another moonstone ring. But no. Whoop, that went to the floor. At least I'll be able to find it easy. Thought I stranded. Oh yeah. I'd like to get this one stretched out because it just doesn't. It don't go over anymore. But it's just the way I understood it. It's just a connection with like the moon goddess and whatnot. And, I want to get this one resized. It's Mexican amber with gold flakes in it. So I want to get it because it's just don't go over the arthritic knuckles anymore. So I need it resized. But it's really, really pretty. A whole bunch. My dad the other day was asking, he says, I was going through my stuff and I can't find my class ring. And I went, this one? I said, I have it. I also have your dog tags too. Oh, he's like, because he made the comment one day that I'm never going to wear it again. I went, okay, I'll take it. Good old Jostens, 1951. They went around there. Okay. I have so much odds and ends, and I could tell I was raised by the people who went through the Depression because you save everything. Make sure I get it all back in the bag. I've got I've got my brother's, and I think he's forgotten about them, so they're just gonna stay in my closet. Star Wars figures. They're there. But I also have a bag of, what do you call it? They're like Fleer basketball cards. Dr. J, Munit Bull, Abdul Jabbar. It's a little bald one. The Barkley from the 80s. I still have those. He put a push pin through them so he could put them on his corkboard when he was a kid because, everything was basketball. The kid's 6'4", so everything's basketball. So, yeah. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's like giving pennies to the Fae. That's cool. Of course, I look at the moon as a soul trap, but that's me. I'm one of these nuts that think, that the moon isn't real. I mean, it's real, but it's not natural. So, and I'm also one of these nut jobs that think that, how did that go? How did the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Space may be the final frontier, but it was made in a Hollywood basement. I think we went. For me, I don't deny that we went. I just think we got there and we're told, get the hell off and don't ever come back. So, yeah. But I gotta find what I gotta find what I dropped. What did I drop? For a while there, I had a thing for, I don't even think it's a real gem, but what do they call it? Rainbow something. Rainbow topaz. I think that's what they called it. Oh, I wanted to start the chickens here, but I was afraid that these two would eat them. I would have had to start them in here and with the door shut, and that would have been a smell. So they're all over at a friend's house. So I've got to do some. I think part of dinner tonight is going to be either deviled eggs or egg salad sandwiches. Oh, I know. I love chickens. I think they're an absolute blast. I saw and I'm trying to convince Keith to let me at least have one here. I mean, because we can have them here. The neighbors have got some. That's not a big deal. It's just we'd have to. I'd have to find somebody when we'd go camping or whatever. Um. So or go to the cabin. Someone would have to come feed it while make sure everything was okay. And I was like, that's one I don't want to deal with. But I saw uh it had how dogs and cats have that halter. I think it was at Winco, not Winco, Wilco had a chicken halter so you could walk your chicken. I was like, "Oh, we can make an adventure chicken." He goes, "No." He goes, "That's just bait out in the mountains." I'm like, "True." Yeah. My my aunt had chickens. So growing up, I got to be around them and stuff, and it was so much fun. She had and that was in town in the city of Mabton, a little tiny town, and that was in the 70s. Um, and their little coop was right underneath the apple tree, and we'd eat green apples and salt. Yeah, it was fun. She had the old uh Ringer sewing washing machine. Oh, I always get a kick, because she's she was my great great aunt, so she was my great grandmother's sister. Talk about a life. Uh, uh, okay, my grandma, abuelita, Grandma Panchita was uh one of the oldest of the 13, and Tia was the youngest of the 13. Well, the oldest had a son, was about the same age as the youngest of the 13, and now and then oh became we had Uncle Frank. So people are like, how's your family tree go? It's more like a bud. It don't just have branches that go this way. It's got some branches that go this way. And I was like, yeah, trying to explain that to people, and the kids are trying to explain it to their friends. And I'm like, no, 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 we don't. No. So what was kind of uh it was a bit of a, I don't know, irony. I don't know. But my Theo Frank looked like my grandpa of all of my grandpa's kids. The one that so he's the one who looked the most like his dad and was yeah, and his mother was his dad's aunt. So yeah, that was fun to explain to people. Like, yeah, we don't have a family tree. We just got a bush. And oh wow. Yeah. I know the one that would have really bothered him. He's a few feet below my backyard. He would he was my big huge black cat. He would stalk a friend of mine had a little miniature dachshund, and he would stalk um uh Zinni. Dog's name was Zinfandel, and would stalk Zinni through the coffee tables, around the couch. So that would have been the one animal that the one cat that would have been very, very curious because he was also very curious about the fish tank. So that had to go. So I mean, I would just yeah, that's pretty much the only way I can explain it. It's like, yeah, this branch kinda goes back and connects to this branch, and that branch kinda goes over here, and it's ju it's just a bush, and it's not my genetic, background. I was adopted, so I always even all the shit that I went through, I took comfort in that fact that that is not my genes. I will not grow up like that. Though I should have really paid attention when I saw my birth mother, when I got to know her, the amount of hair she had. I should have went, "Oh, maybe I should do something to save mine." No, I didn't. I didn't have time. I was in my 30s. Yeah. Yeah. But mama had no health issues except she got her dopamine one of the ways I do, driving fast. Black ice and a pickup too fast on the freeway do not go together. So, yeah. So now she helps me hold down my fabric when I need it. Yeah, I was the kind of kid that, well, not the kid, but her own kid that I said years ago I want some of mom's ashes so I can put it in a tattoo. Well, my oldest of my brothers, through her, um him and his ex-wife were getting remarried, and I don't think Deb, but at that point mom had passed away, and I don't think she was comfortable with the idea of ashes in a house. And so I got her. Not sure what to do. Well, the first thing, Robert hands me the box, and the first thing I do is go, "Oh, wow, it shakes." So, and I gotta find a box. I have to find a nice wooden box to put some of Bradley in, because I'm gonna keep some of his ashes, and I'm gonna, sprinkle them on all the trails I go on repeatedly year after year after year, so that I can just visit him when I'm out there. Oh, I love bumblebees. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love bumblebees. Those carpenter bees you get out here about this big. Um, yeah, I've got I don't know what, I just know me and my friend Chris are gonna share 3 pounds of ashes. I'm gonna He didn't leave a will, so his dad didn't know what he wanted to do. I know what he wanted to have done with them. So his dad's taken his part to North Dakota to be next to his mom, but I'm gonna take some of it because we had talked years ago about what he wanted to do. Because we both talked on be cremated. Part of me wants to go to the campsite, which we both know of the campsite. Part of him's going to the campsite too. Um, and he says, "Well, I want to be sprinkled, over the Columbia Gorge, like by Moses Lake, in a gorgeous area out there." And I'm like, "Sure, sure." I said, "Sign me up." I said, "I will be the one to give you your last blowjob. I'll go right across to the river." Oh, cool. Oh, but it's not all over my, yeah. But yeah, so part of him's going there. And part of him's going into, I found on Etsy a Mjolnir that's got uh an ashes holder, so that when I go hiking, I throw them on and he hikes. When we go to a place that I know, it's not like I could probably sprinkle ashes. Oh, I could, but up on Mount Rainier, you know. So, oh yeah, I know. If we, so that's what's gonna happen. And then Chris is gonna take some of his on the different concerts and stuff they go to this summer and whatnot, and he's gonna, so he'll be out there sitting there forever watching concerts at these places. So yeah, but part of him I'm gonna keep here. They'll just always stay with me. So a little, there's days I still cuss at the wall because it's like you'd really like. You're not here to like this meme. Yeah. So, yeah. Was it someone goes, friend of mine goes, yeah, it took me about 20 years to really get back to who I really was, when her husband committed suicide. And I'm like, Bradley wasn't my husband, mind you, but he was a best friend, and he's my first love and my high school boyfriend. You know how that all goes. And so I told her, I said, honey, I don't have 20 years left. I mean, thank you, Paola. It's hard. I mean, there's good moments and there's bad moments and there's really odd moments. Like yesterday when I was no, day before Monday when I had that really bad migraine and that heart problems, and I'm laying in my bed and I see an orb come out of my closet door, and I'm like going, no, no, I'm not ready to go yet. No, no, you wait for me, fine, but I ain't going yet. So, like I said, he's not far. He's never far from me, which is, I love Rosemary that one day. She's like, she turned around. She goes, I thought something was there for a minute, and I saw it, but I wasn't gonna say much because frighten the child of. It's bad enough when you're sitting there and you're like lights will flash, just a light. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta take this. Um, hi. Can I call you? Can I call you back in about 5 minutes? I'll tell people bye bye. I didn't realize the time. Okay, all right. Love you. All right, bye bye. Okay, so yeah, he's on his way home, so I should probably get off so I can. And not to mention, little girl shows if that clock, yay, that clock held time. She'll be here in 10 minutes if her dad's not here to pick her up. So yes, I will end it the way I typically do. For anybody newbies, this is how I end my videos that I do, my 2-minute videos. And then there's an ending I also do on my jokes. So, how I typically end this is all my love, Miss Dragon. And for Steven, so keep an eye out for me. Keep an eye out for me going on a walk tomorrow. I'll probably put a community post when I start heading out the door so then you guys will know. And I'll put the time I put the community post. And so you guys can know to keep an eye out if you want to go walk through the sagebrush and see what it's like out here in Eastern Washington. It's not always rainy and gloomy. So have a great day. Hey, Jason, good to see you. Have a great day, everybody. I got to figure this out again. I'm still working on the little tweaks on how to do this. But have a great day. I love you all. This was so much fun. I actually forgot what time it was. I kind of see that as a good thing. And away.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.